So you can really sing.
Yes.
And talking of singing,
I confirm.
one of the exciting things about the film was we got new music from you as well.
Oh, yeah, thanks,
which
man.
always excites the world. When people are hearing there's
So
some
excited.
Justin music
Yeah,
coming, everyone's like,
thank you.
whoop, okay, we'll take some time in our life to take a listen to that. Does that
that's
still
cool.
excite you as well, that people care as much about the music as everything else?
Absolutely. Still so exciting. I always say that it's not really official until I've heard it on the radio. You know, and so yeah, I flew in on Thursday and was here for the debut
Yeah.
of the song, so I got to hear. I got really, really excited. You know, it's like hearing it again for the first time, because it always sounds, you know, different on radio. It always sounds it's got that little bit, and it's got that little bit of like the radio frequency compression.
Crackle.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I was
The
like,
rawness.
wow, this like actually sounds better on the radio than it does.
You've
for the
teased
final
for a
mix.
while, because we've seen pictures of you in the studio with Pharrell, and
Mm-hmm.
that literally, it was like maybe seeing your child for the first time. I was so
Gassed, we would say.
excited.
Well, here's that's not the chronology of how things happened. I mean, I started working on the music for this movie prior to that, but then working on the music for this movie just got me really excited about being back in the studio again, because I kind of took some time off, having a new family member, having a son. I just kind of took some time off and wanted to just be in that experience. I remember everybody warning me about how much sleep I was not gonna get, so I was like, you know
Were
what?
they right?
Oh my God, man!
Oh no.
You have no idea.
Scary.
But it's worth it, right?
Oh, it's
You just posted
It's
such
the most amazing thing ever.
a beautiful picture in honor of your lovely wife for Mother's Day.
Yeah.
Just happy.
It's so crazy what happens to you.
Yeah.
I mean, we literally we looked at each other the other day and we were like, what the hell did we do before this? Like, you can't remember
Yeah.
anything that happened before. I mean, you can, but like
Yeah.
not. No one could explain it to me every time I would ask them, and now I know why. Because
Yeah.
I can't explain it to you.
And the balance of it all, because obviously, you know, balancing music and film is probably hard enough, but now having to balance fatherhood, being a husband, you still need to keep her happy.
Sure.
All of that. How have you
Happy
managed?
wife, happy life.
Yeah, all that. How have you managed to kind of keep everything, kind of all the plates spinning?
I don't know if I am. That remains to be seen. I mean, no. So I mean, with this specifically, we did take a lot of time off, because we wanted to just kind of
Live your life.
Yeah.
Be in the moment.
And be in the moment. Be in the moment, you know. And then this project came along, and maybe that was a little bit of serendipity as well. You know, to be offered an animated film lead voice, and then we wanted to executive produce the soundtrack as well. And having just had a kid, it was kind of like, oh, you know, you felt like it was a job that fell into your lap, and so I went on to start working. Plus, I knew I could work in LA, where we were sort of posting up for now.
Yeah.
And so started working on that, and you know, there's 3 or 4 other great songs that are on the soundtrack that we wrote. That Ariana Grande does one, and then Gwen does one that I think I'm actually gonna feature on with her. So it might be a duet.
Oh, so there's still
Gwen.
work to do on the soundtrack as well.
Oh yeah.
There's a lot of unfinished stuff. You've got some work to do, man.
So then, as that was happening, I just wanted to stay in the studio. Wanted to keep going in the studio, because you just get the creativity going again, So
with something like
Pharrell
that,
up first.
yeah. Do you call Pharrell? Do you say Pharrell? I've got the
Well,
energy.
we had
I've got
talked
the-
for a while.
I've
We
got
had
the
talked
buzz.
for a while, because obviously, you know, historically we haven't worked together in a long, long time, except for things here and there, like signs for Snoop, or brand new for his record, or you know, things here and there. But we, you know, we've talked about it for probably a couple of years now. And saying at some point, like, let's really sit down together again and write a lot of music.
Let's make an album together, right?
Let's make an album.
There's talk Timberland
And Tim as well, yeah.
So you and Tim have been talking as well?
Well, we've been in the studio. I've been in the
Sexy back
studio
again,
with
yeah?
both of them. We'll see, man. You know,
Sexy back.
Sexy's back again.
Is that turn it into the front?
Sexy
Is that
back.
It's like we need to turn
Yeah.
Sexy back's back. So sexy front. No, that was a terrible joke.
Oh no, you're falling into the dad jokes
No,
now.
I don't. I was gonna say I don't know exactly what it's gonna be yet because we've just really started.
Okay.
But there's a lot of. I like it a lot. I like it a lot.
Oh, don't do this.
So-
I feel like this is all my dreams come true.
Well, you asked.
Justified again.
I don't want to leave you hanging on a string like that because I don't know when I'm gonna put it out. I don't want to make any promises on that.
So you've got no plans. You
can't
just.
Nah, the difference in writing a soundtrack for a movie is like the movie has a date that
Right.
it is coming out, so you have to finish the music for that. So I take these little pockets of time with P or Tim, and we would just kind of like get creative.
Yeah.
Because for my albums, you don't really have. It's done when it's done. I don't want to. Like I don't want the cart before the horse or chicken before the egg or whatever. Like I don't want to put the pressure on myself. That's like, well, what if you say I was gonna put the album out, on this date, but then because you had to have it mixed and mastered, there was that one song you didn't write.
Yeah.
I think it's one of those things that's just a feeling, like when it's done when it's done.
Can I ask quickly, what are you listening to, man? Because like you defined R&B for the early noughties, the album Justified and everything that came from that. R&B now is kind of in a different place. Is that something you check out? Do you kind of,
I listen to everything. I listen to everything. Funny enough, Abel and I have been talking. The Weeknd. We've been talking about doing a collab soon. Maybe for he's working on an album, right? I don't know if I'm supposed to say that.
Oh, it's out there now.
Did I just like mess up something? But he's always in the studio anyway. So
Yeah.
So, but we've talked about doing something together, and yeah, man. I mean, I listen to everything. I mean, I've been listening to Radiohead this morning. I listen to everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, we cannot wait for this new material to come out.
Oh,
Me
thanks.
personally as well, very excited. You take your time with it, okay?
Don't rush it.
Yeah,
Take
no,
your
it's
time.
gotta be right.
Keep the wife happy.
It's gotta be right.
Keep the son
Yeah.
happy. Keep the films going.
Yeah.
And
Thanks, man.
Trolls out soon. When it's actually
Well,
finished,
October.
is it out?
Yeah.
in
Out in
October?
time for my birthday.
Oh, perfect.
Perfect. Justin, thank you so
All right,
much. Always
thank
a
you.
pleasure.